Hey everyone, Craig Coffey here, and I'm back. This time, we're shooting it real deep. We're talking about how your emotional state impacts your fluency. No one talks about this. I've never heard this discussed, but it's critically important for good speech in the real world. How and why? Well, because your speech, generally, until you kill it, it is very much impacted by how confident you feel or how intimidated you feel. And when you stutter like you do, and like I did, there ain't much confidence, a lot of intimidation. That intimidation is real. That intimidation can be changed. That intimidation is something that we can work to control that factor in the real world. In the real world that is unpredictable, that is messy and sloppy. So let me start explaining. I first understood this concept based on music we play at the gym. What am I talking about? Well, when you go to the gym, if you work out or if you run, most of us play some music to make us feel good or to push ourselves harder. That music, that intensity that we play to change how we feel at the gym, it can be applied to stuttering too in speech. Let me explain a real example. When I was working on my speech and really going out daily to practice, talk to strangers and talk to girls, of course, there was a lot of feeling nervous going out by myself because a lot of the work I did was alone. The factor I realized is, let's say I had to drive to go out and I was going to be in the car for 10 or for 20 minutes. Well, I learned that playing music that makes me feel alive, that I would run to or work out to, had a direct impact on my fluency. Now, it did not fix my stutter alone. It did not make me have perfect speech, but it gave me the best chance to have good speech because I was no longer feeling intimidated and small. I was no longer replaying all the worst memories from stuttering and being humiliated in planning or pre-planning the future conversations that would go bad. I changed the emotional state and the thoughts in my head were changing as well in a temporary state, but changing to feel more big and pumped up and alive, starting to feel a little bit of confidence. Here's the secret I learned. Confidence, it's manufactured. It can be taught. I taught myself confidence and I'm gonna show you all how. This is one of the important ways how to do it. So before you go out, before you talk to someone, try this experiment. The experiment is very simple. Go and talk, go and have a conversation like you would normally do. Okay, then try something else. Then try having it, but before you do, play songs that make you feel alive. Rap or rock or pop, it doesn't matter. As long as it makes you feel alive and gives you that excitement, do it and then try talking. Do it and then make that phone call. Do it and then have that same conversation that normally you would feel very intimidated and stutter on, and see if you can see a small amount of progress, a small improvement. That's the change I want to help you make, is all of these tiny steps, because there's not one thing I did to kill my stutter. It was a lot. And this is something you can do right now. It's free and it'll have a direct impact on your speech. So I want you to try it. And then in the section above, drop a comment. Tell me what you played, what your song was, and how it made you feel, and what results you saw. The caution I would say is, don't just try it once, man. Because when we stutter, we have years and years and years of stuttering mindfuckery in our own heads. I had it too, don't feel bad. So there's not going to be immediate success, but you should start to see signs fairly quickly of small improvement. It's the small improvement that we can pull on and lead us to big improvement. So I'm your boy, Craig Coffey. I've got your back. I'm showing you how I killed my stutter in the real world, and this is one of the key factors. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.